Hello everyone, my name is Yinka, Ayeni, and I'm a parish pastor at the Croyden Tabernacle Parish of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. You're welcome to the Open Heavens reflection for today from the devotional written by our Father in the Lord, Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Our topic today is the chosen ones, the chosen ones. The Bible passage is actually from one of my favorite verses, Matthew chapter 25, 1 to 13. And I'll read it to you so that we can follow along. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Then they that were foolish took their lamps, and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go, you rather, and sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came. And they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man comes. Our memory verse is taken from Matthew 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few chosen. You know, when we reflect on this very deep chapter, we take it for granted that because we have been chosen, it's something that we deserve. We forget that it's a privilege that we were chosen among a large pool of people who are possibly more brilliant and more qualified than we are. I consider myself privileged to have been chosen by God because I know I did not qualify in any way, shape, or form. In the story of the 10 virgins, which is perhaps one of the most interesting parables of Jesus, the opportunity to meet the bridegroom was a very special one. And as we attempt to articulate this very interesting parable, we think the 10 virgins were probably not the only virgins in that city at that time, but they were chosen. This confirms that many may be called, but few would be chosen. I pray you won't miss your opportunity to be chosen in Jesus' name. After they were chosen, they still had to play their role to make their calling and election sure. And that's one thing I find as I look at the lives of so many Christians. We take a lot of things for granted. And we don't realize that this requires a great deal of wisdom and a lot of hard work. In this instance, they really did not know when the bridegroom was going to come. So that required planning in order not to be left out when he knocked on the door. Yet, half of them were wise. And that is a great number. Half of them were foolish, just because the wise ones did some planning and had extra oil with them to keep them relevant until the time that the bridegroom will come. The foolish ones did nothing to prepare, and at some point, they ran out of oil, started running around in crisis. Of course, the wise ones had done their own work, so it was going to be very difficult for them to help the people who also had the same opportunity. I pray that the grace of God upon your life will not be wasted. This is the time to be wise. Our action point today is that there is great danger when one relaxes in the midst of unfinished business. God bless you. Until next time.